So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Father's Day. Keep telling it. Keep paying on that, right? So we're going to have a panel today, but I guess before we start the panel, we got a couple things to cook. We've got grill off next. Boil roasting first of all. What kind of we got actually. Well, she's back there, and I don't know if we can help. So stop by, say thank you to them. Appreciate you bringing breakfast for us. And then next Thursday night, I'm gonna let you. You don't have to speak, so stand up. Stand up. What we've got a couple things. You either one of you girls, Chrissy, you want to stand up and kind of say what we've got coordinated for the kids, the families. I want everyone to come. Hammers, hot dogs, beer, seltzers, water, pop.
All that stuff. And sanitize your family and your kiddos. Okay. We both mindful of our payment, and if they're providing some airbrush tattoos for the nose, they're great. They last a really long time. Just so you know. So we've got that for the kids, and we're doing this new thing. It's called walking water balls, where it's like a life size sort of deal that they. I've been assured it's very safe. They're gonna have a blast with them. So definitely come out, bring the fam, and it's from 5:30 to 7:30 on Thursday.
Love to have you. But we really, as far as we're concerned, COVID's done. God, I try to don't put more mandates on us for obviously the United States travel from this country. Everyone else should show up back to the car. Well, have to look in. Back to the United States, but I discussed it 24 hours. So, get here, Brian can ask, you can have one, but kind of leave it on you. So, we'd like you to probably come in. Probably say that up to Brian. I think if you never like Brian, top 10 list. We go quite often. I think we stopped right over the front of those. No, we might even start doing that every time we have a little laugh. So, keep getting Allison, come in the room. Come in the room. She's like, Jake, you grab your sister. So we're going to have a panel today. Jessica, Shelley, Lori, and Michelle, can you guys come forward? We're going to talk about how to continue to grow your business in a changing environment. I think I shared with you, we are seeing across the country, new pending sales are down 15 to 20% this year. There's no question about it that you have to work harder, you have to maybe start to do things a little bit different. I think we've got away from a lot of things we used to do. I know I was on another call, and we were talking about, should we start doing open houses? Should we start doing open neighborhoods? Should we start doing things that, we need to be more focused on getting together with our clients and doing an appreciation party? We need to refocus on things that we used to do in a normal market, because I think we got away from it. So we've got some rock stars here killing it. And so I'm going to, and we can, they don't even ask what question I'm going to ask them. So I'm going to start out with what I call the Darren Hardy approach. Again, those who don't watch Darren Hardy, it's great every morning. He does Darren daily. I'd love to have spend 3, 4, 5 minutes to watch that. I feel like he's really getting great information. Darren says that we don't have the ability to multitask. He gave a statistic that we can try to do 2 or 3 things at a time. God's going to be very good. We're going to accomplish 2 to 3 things and get the done. That's what we're focused on. So we try to do 4 to 10 things. We're lucky to accomplish 1 or 2 of them. We won't do them as well as if we're doing less than 3. And if we try to do 10 plus things, our goal is to focus on 10 things at a time plus. We'll be lucky to accomplish 1 of them. And the odds of us doing it well will not be very good because we're scattered, attempting to do too many things and not focus on the few. So I'm going to start out with each one of you. As you're looking at your business right now, get rid of that chart. Get rid of that chart. What's one thing, Jessica, I'm going to head this way, Shelley. What's one thing you're focused on right now in your business to make sure that you continue to have a great year and grow your business?
I think the biggest thing for me is right now, and it's not just client relationships, but it's Feel like. I feel like I try and be very open with my communication. I try and make sure to include everybody that should be included in the conversation. When it comes to working with another agent, it was something that really struck me this beginning of this year. Still so new and still learning, and I think at first you just think, oh, you just have to write the best contract. Part of it, but another part of it is you've got to have a relationship with the agent. They can trust you, and you're going to see the deal through them. So that's one of my main focuses is fostering those relationships.
Because it's right, there's enough stress in the real estate transaction that working with an agent that's not nice on the other end is not enjoyable.
No, it's not.
Why do we not understand?
It means something.
I doesn't see that.
No, it means something when you write an offer, and that I just had a situation happen with an agent with another brokerage. I'm currently under contract with her on a property. And she had a listing pop up, and I called her and I was like, hey, I'm showing the house. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited you're showing it. So she would give me a little bit, more information maybe and things like that. So working on those relationships with my audience.
The second part of that, if I could expand on that, is when you're communicating with them, I don't know if it's not, but if you write an offer and you give the offer to Shelley, you give them maybe a cheat sheet of here's the highlights to simplify things within the process. Because I know that the agent can do that. I think it makes it, I've heard listening you say, I really appreciate that. I've got numerous offers now. We're in a different world than we were a month ago last year. But again, that's how we're making it easier for the agent. Makes it hard work with us, right?
I think for me, I communicate. I don't like to be annoying, so I don't like to be that. I communicate when you're in the process of the offer. But at the same time, I think there's value with, hey, where are you guys at with your offer? Sure, you don't have any. Well, here's what we're going to write, and here's the timeline we're thinking. I always try and say, when's a realistic timeline of you being able to? Because I don't want to put this weird awkward pressure that nobody likes on saying we need a response in 1 hour. When is realistic? And I also understand I don't want my clients offers. So it's like this fun that they try and be pretty well super busy. So
Shelley, one thing you're focused on.
The stats. So price.
So what is best price to you?
3 or number 1. Right now, we're all seeing there's more actors on the market. There are more ads. So we go on like the situation. You're actually showing the actors and not just past sales. And so if they are still in their mindset of 3 months ago, that's calling them, immediate calling them. You can't be like, oh, I told you so. This is more like, were you aware?
You're trying to make sure the pricing to the point where they'll get mobile offers, position yourself to get sold and not be the house on the market week or 2 or 3
Yeah,
later.
and multiple offers.
You need one. And so I was saying, I know we talked about this in your mastermind group a couple months ago in last spring. I said something. You can overprice a house, but you can't underprice a house. But now it's easy to become a little bit. Maybe you could underprice a house, you only get one offer, you underprice it, maybe it's room to sell it. So you really got to be strategic on pricing right now. Is that fair or not? All right, one thing you're focused on.
Second half of that raises after year, and it's slowed down. And so the reality is, I market heavily in my neighborhood, so I really focus on that. And just making calls, getting on the phone, getting in touch with people, even if it's just checking in and say hi, you don't have to reason. But usually the conversation goes to, somewhere or something like that.
And I know you do market for your neighborhood. Now you got a big neighborhood, which is good, right? How do you specifically market for your neighborhood? What do you do?
Send postcards. They see my name, they throw it away, but they see my name. They don't have to open anything. So about every other month, I send postcards. Some have stats, some have a QR code on it, and to say what's been happening. It's just, again, recognition of
I know in the past I've heard some people, there are food trucks in the neighborhood. And sometimes you say, how does slice of drinks come and take your food truck? So, I recently council meeting, 3 or 4 weeks ago, one of the persons, I guess it's drink trucks, I didn't know there's more drink trucks, so they had the drink truck running. Now, I know you don't like it, but. But I thought that was an interesting idea, like, it's what bring a drink truck or food truck in there, but it's organized, it's not like you have to pay for it. That's the bring people together, it's not just a postcard, but now it's get face to face with those people.
I have a lot of issues where I live and I don't know what's president. So.
Move that out.
I don't do,
Yeah, got it, okay. Michelle, one thing you're focused on.
I think communication. It's so, which I've done before anyway. The buyers, I think, need to. And don't
So even somebody you met with in the past, that was working last year, or beginning of this year, at a completely different interest rate. You're saying, get back with them again, saying, here's what's changed in regards to the activity. You may have a chance to get a house for 18 and 20 offers, right? So it's saying, I need one offer, that's a good offer, I don't need 15 offers. But also, your buying power, like you buy then, it's not what you can buy today.
And I think people, you know, what tax. Again, reevaluate.
I would say over the years, one of the things that I felt that you've done an incredibly good job of going your business in good control is open houses. And I've said it, I'm meeting with you, with your team and others, you're pretty passionate about open houses. It's time to go back to open houses.
We do.
Right.
Try, even with the house is moving so quickly, I was trying to.
This is an opportunity that maybe the neighbors discuss their house or think about the direct. In an open house, you walk me through the process of how do you connect, how do you communicate with them so you get somebody that you have an opportunity to follow up on, turn it into a transaction.
Yeah, so the first thing I do, of course, is be interested. So I cover a lot of things. So when they do come in, I think they know the first thing I ask them and saying, you know, have you been looking around, especially this one, for houses, that gives you an indication of where they're at. And the second thing I'll say is, you pre-approved, that gives you that indication. So if they haven't been pre-approved, I'm assuming that they probably aren't working, but I do ask them. It goes back to what Jessica said, because if you're looking at an agent, I want to know, and I'll call that agent and say, hey, Bobby and Sue were here at the house, we have interest in that connection.
Why if it's a bad agent like Ben, you can just try to.
Actually, she's a good one, you want to, she knows what she's doing, if you want to do everything. So anyway, I look at that, and once I look at that, I kind of in my mind, know a little bit more about that.
So what's your follow-up?
So the follow-up then on that is I call the agent if it's with the agent.
I follow-up, forget the agent. They're out of it.
Yeah,
The
so then,
follow-up on picking up the client for the rest.
well, I
You connect,
assume,
you connect somebody there, they don't have any, that's the time it's like, what's your action? Moving forward.
I'm gonna stay at the office. So then what I say to them is, the reason I need them to check is what happens. And it's truthful. I say, if I was selling your house, then I assume the house. If I was selling your house, then I could have the other house. If I was selling your house, and people are coming in, and I go, you can see it's busy, I can't check on everybody. Would you want to in the house?
A lot of them say yes. So when they say that, I go, I have them sign in first, I go, here's why. When I was doing an open, I had somebody come up and seal yes. And I go up to this up, and I remember the she says to me, you can touch like this. I'm just gonna hurry and move to open. And then I want to do, well, I did stand there, but John.
Well, that's a great story.
It's a great story and it's truthful. When I say passion, they go, I understand. The reason is for that. Same thing.
And we're right, Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. So then anyway, follow up is follow up. And I know they, I started the business,
So the action items, they have a house to sell, maybe we'll look for a house, show
I
us
sent
other
them
houses.
I sent them.
Okay.
And, you know, I tell myself, this is my goal. This is, I do not. I've never had a goal.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you had a great first half of the year. Where's the business coming from? What are the things that you did in the house that generated that business for you?
Finally, maybe I, figured out something, but it's just that responsibility. And it's connecting with agents and saying, what do you have, what. So it's just. And so it's just a warm call to pass time. This is the next time.
So when we talk about staying connected with clients, so they don't forget about us, right? I know there's a couple different events you
Yeah,
talk
so
about, what are those
we-
things you do to stay connected?
We did a shred truck every year right after tax time. We had Henry Ice Truck scheduled for July in the parking lot here. And then we do a fall event and a happy hour. And so bring food, 2 hours. It's just a really great, easy connection. The honors and the invite, it's not even about, it's not about maybe they all show up, but that they see your name.
Allows you, if you're in a suite, to connect with them. Oh, a portion of them, 30%, different things, is going to show up. Now you can see them, but it keeps you connected. And she wasn't just doing one event, right? She's doing, and the shred trucks, we do with a couple other agents. So you can do these for other people.
You know, it's just, like I met with some people yesterday and they're like, oh, we're out of town. You know, so it's on their mind, they know. we do it. It's again, I don't like phone calls, it's an easy way for me to. Then I send postcards and I'll follow up with a text or phone call.
Shelley, you've been the queen of having doubts. I think,
Thank you.
right? I mean, I just listened to you give great speeches and I've seen you act out your life. But like you figure out how do I set boundaries and how do I make sure that, I have time to do the things I love with my kids, my family, and vacation, stuff like that. Has that changed during COVID?
Yeah, I feel like I aged a lot over the last couple of years. Because there was so much stress. I thought it was and I feel like I'm working weird hours, 2 hours that I'm not accustomed to, and now I'm starting to get used to those. Now I'm actually trying to get back, not needing to take the hours in. We don't have to do that. But yes, my kids are always my appointments. So if I have an appointment, it gives them a little bit of that. And so, yeah, that is something that.
What is the communication you have with clients? I mean, one is their kids are working out, things that they, right? So you say, and the clients are still there for the appointment from 5 to 7 on Tuesday night, right? Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, I also have a great staff. So I have other people that will help me. As I was on this weekend and back to relationships, like I really want to see this house and just all of the time that agent, like, oh my gosh, I'm totally sure. Because we are back to market too, whereas other people trying to go.
Right.
But if I didn't have relationships with them, right? So, you gotta train it right.
When it comes to balance, You have to be mindful of that, right? I mean, because otherwise the business will run you around. We'll never have that.
Yes, I'm
How do
very,
you do that?
very diligent about like 93 of my hours of work. Because that's my school, and like it pops up at 9 a.m. Prospect, and I'm reading this prospect, it's just like reminding me of figuring out these people. Because if I don't do it in the morning, I don't do it. And then my one particular 11-1, and it's just been this pattern of.
So the hours you're working, you're intentional. You're really getting things done. You're hopefully being not distracted, right? So boom, 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 which gives you time to do it.
Yes, now I will have. Fire out, so 93, I'm very focused, intentional. I will be trying to deliver.
Is it scheduled in time one? In some manner,
I mean, we.
but you're still mindful of it. Your age, we're on our third full year now, second full year. And you're continue to take it to another level. What do you think is helping tell you? You talked about focus on your relationship, right? So what's helped you grow so fast, so fast?
I mean, like literally that's.
So how do you connect? Where's the business coming from? How do you get your people doers with this? Give them some guidance of one is commit the time. That's what I'm going to say, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's just, you have to treat this job like. I came from working in some where you're working 50 hours a week, so making the transition to working is not, wasn't scary to me. Oh, but now I was 50 when I'm doing this, and you're saying, how you were doing for 11 minutes. So I was out camping with my family and still making those few minutes of the conversation. As far as where my business is coming from, it is a smorgasbord of things because I have to try everything to find where my core clients are. From when I first started, I was like, I do not have a steer. No one that I know is going to want to use buy or sell a house. And that was not the case. Last year, it was 30% from last year.
Where's the 70%?
Then 30% came from open houses / phone duty, which is crazy. And then 30%, I do some, I want to call them like online generations, or Rocket here. And then my CRM produces about for me. And the big thing with those parts of the equation is that I am fearless at following up with people and not let these stand and die. When I'm on phone duty, I answer the phone, like I do all of those things, and I'm very fearless at following people. That being said, if somebody's like, oh yeah, I'm already working with an agent, you're spending, I'm like, great, you know, they're amazing. Oh, they're a great agent, blah blah blah. You know, if I can actually be able to help them, you know, and I have had people say they came into my online CRM, so whatever. But then I put them away in an archive, I don't talk to them anymore, and they come and say, you know, just have one conversation when you should be going on the phone. You sound so good. I would love to do it. So, I guess I'm not afraid. Very diligent and spacious.
Just said something that was kind of, I'm diligent about all of them. And I tell people, don't do an open house. You're going to contact information, you're not going to follow up, right? There's a lot of these activities that we do that we know will generate business. But if you don't follow up with them, you don't have a system in that to get an action to buy or sell a house with. You might as well not do that, right?
Yeah, it's taking you away from family. So what's the point?
Right.
In the very beginning, when I was new, I was going to we placed it on my phone and scrolled. And I was like, this is a royal waste of my time. Like if no one's coming in, I should be treating this like office hours. So I should be calling people, I should be creating mailers, I should be doing social media plan. There should be something that I'm doing that is work related. And now when I go to open houses, action breeds action. So I go and I'm like, okay, nobody's gonna show up, so I'm gonna get this done, and everybody's so
So I'm gonna come back this way, and I'm not sure our time responsibility. Nobody's mentioned anything about social media or technology. experience. Social media, what is your, do you use social media?
Yes.
If you're using social media, what platform are you using? How are you using that to stay connected to your client? That's probably where some of the people are coming from.
I think my biggest strength in my business is my social media presence. I know for a fact that I think I had 7 transactions last year that were from my sphere. I never once called them and said, I'm a realtor now. Can I help you? I never once sent them a mailer. I never did any of that. All that I did is I represented them on my social media page and said, and then I just started talking about them. They start seeing me doing it, and then they call me one time. Oh, you helped us sell our house. Our daughter didn't talk. Now you help your daughter buy and sell. So, my social media is for sure, like, that is a lifeline for me. I just put a post out yesterday or 2 days ago saying, hey, if you want your, basically a CMA done on your home, let me know. And the little box, some random person from Greta, random woman, put her address in there. I saw it. I messaged her. I was like, hey, so you're, me to the message, let me get right on for you. I did like this super fast. Now I have her email address, her phone number, we're staying in contact, I put her on something so that every month this is the value of the home buy. So like,
That's technology.
yeah, so I'm doing those kind of things. Very, very.
So what platform are you using for social media?
I use the platforms that my ideal clients want. And for me, I know that is Facebook, Instagram.
You post each one of them different.
Sometimes LinkedIn for sure. LinkedIn is much more business minded. It's much more, I just do a lot of like sharing of ideas. And that's kind of in the vein of what people are looking at when they're on LinkedIn. Instagram and Facebook, they like.
Last question now, come on. Mix of business and personal on there.
Yes.
Already.
And this is what.
Okay.
I was just saying.
Is it a personal page or a business page?
So technically, I have a Facebook profile and an Instagram profile for me as a person. They're not a Facebook business page. They're like a profile, a normal profile page. It's me as a person. And this is why I just said this morning. I'm allowed to have a life. I'm also allowed to have a life that my friends don't have to know that. But I have family that live in the States that I want them to see things about my life, but I don't necessarily feel like my own. Case in point, I have seen agents posting stuff on their Instagram, and I'm like, if I was a client, I would be like, not want you telling me, because this is what you're doing on the weekends, which you're allowed to do, by the way. Like, I'm not here to say don't go to the party, don't go have fun, but you present yourself on social media in a certain way, and people see that and they go, that's who I want to see my person. Now, like on Christmas, I think the last time I posted anything about my family was on Christmas. I posted a picture of my family. Just saying Merry Christmas. So every once in a while I'll dabble in mixing the two, but for the most part, I am professional. And I still have fun and things like that, but I do not share about my kids' musical extracurricular. I don't share about going. I wanted to be able to go to catch and not have to like what's you know what I mean? So that's why I have this very, very
Okay, correct. Shelley, social media technology, is there anything that you're using that you feel is really working for you? How do you use it?
I have also separate, real estate group business. And, my Shelley Cookie doesn't have as many followers, but it has more interaction levels. And so I noticed that when I put something on the personal page, my profile has the real estate group in it, and then my real estate group will get more activity. So I try to be somewhat with it all, post something, really see it all. But yeah, I'm with you, and I never really post people why. Because I also don't want people to be like, oh, that's something, but have my email here too, just like what I were thinking, but maybe that's.
You remember 93% of the word on her.
Yeah, and that whole social media world is so not reality, so we have to be like real careful.
Right, so what platforms are you on?
Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And I would say I get business from it, so it does work, but it is things that you can't make. Like, it is still.
Yeah, because we've been hearing more over the last year or so, TikTok, Snapchat, stuff like that. Is anybody up here?
Okay, I do have both those, and I have like 2 or 3 posts.
Yeah, we dance with them.
No, I well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they help me with that. And that's like very stressful. So
I think
I
the key is that if your core demographic, your core client is on those things, be on those things. My core client.
And these are demographics, right? There's age, there's demographics of each one. Like you said, LinkedIn is business. You're gonna, Instagram is younger than, I talked about posts that I was looking at posts I have on Instagram and Facebook. I get 200-300 on Facebook and I get 60 people on Instagram. And I go look at the kids, they get 50 on Facebook and they get 500 on Instagram. So I mean, age matters on each one of those things. TikTok and these other platforms are becoming more relevant. And TikTok is not just a dancing, singing thing. I mean, it can become the important investment also. So, social media at all?
Yeah, that's cool. The whole background is really good.
We're talking about technology.
So-
You use that.
Yeah, I mean, I get a ton of, just messages, or even just talking to people, they're like, oh, I love your. I get it to my house too, so I can kind of where the numbers are, and that helps me. Are they truly accurate? And some of them are a little bit high, but, I'm not against social media. I mean, Facebook and Instagram, but,
Let's go back to phone line. Are you using that as a vehicle? Because you want them to monitor activity.
Yeah.
So how are you using that? Is that a vehicle?
so like I just looked yesterday because they sent an update, and I had a bunch of people in there and kind of update their, rates or, so it's just a good reminder, like those people I see to send them to say hi. Even not that I saw you on mobile, it's just a good reminder to be like, hey, let's. Other little thing I do is I get a list from my assistant, at the end of the month, so for May, so all my clients will close the house. In May, and I was sending them a note card, sometimes it was a text, just, hey, happy anniversary, bye. Or in here, or gosh, it's been 10 years, I didn't want to move, so those little things, I sort of go back to that, old school connecting with a note.
But how simple is that, right? That's a very simple little act that keeps you connected, even if it's used.
And it's just a warm call, they're always happy.
Technology, social media, anything that you're using, Michelle, that.
I see you when you have the sun up.
We're not age discriminating.
And my daughter does the same thing. She likes to be friends. You're coming. Facebook and Instagram, my assistants and stuff. I do use that a lot. With that, it probably updates.
Yeah.
And so with that, it's always interesting. And then the other thing is I do kind of like voice said about the first so when I close it for a year. So, but technology wise, yeah, I'm thinking a lot of and if I make children and
Here's the great thing for most of these ones, right? We always see this when we have a successful game. There's no one right way, right? Figure out your strengths, your personality, and then take little ideas from others, incorporate that into what you do more effective. So if we go back one last time, Megan, for example, who's walked out here, she's trying to sell a house. I know one of the things she does is effective is twice a year. she'll do a quick neighborhood glance for everyone in her database, and she'll send it out. So if it's a Hillsborough, there's 5 people in Hillsborough, she'll send out just a quick, active, sold, pending, days on market, just a little snapshot of that, and send that out twice a year, and it has all the action in there. If you're interested in what your house work, moving to police car, something like that. So as we go, look at something like that, is there 1 or 2 things left as we go back around here that you can do with these guys that you've done that's been effective here that does help generate business for you? What do you do?
Well. And no, that actually is everybody. The other thing is now we are. I don't extend.
Right.
But I also think that what I do is when I sell a house, I that.
I think, and Shelley, I know you do a great job. You need to understand who are you trying to attract, right? Because you can do it at pitch or at a wine place, this could be adult only, or you can go to the market, or that. So you do have to figure out who are my clients, right? This doesn't matter. I've got a lot of clients that are 40 or under. You got a lot of kids. I maybe should be thinking more on how do I do things that are going to engage with kids. But if I'm just trying to, if all I'm trying to do is attract people that want to just go out and have a drink and not bring kids, that's a different thing. So be intentional about who am I trying to attract when I'm inviting people to this, and think through that process. Any final thoughts? Market issue.
And I think that is important to talk to sellers. Not scared of it, but about the shift, so better under like they kind of understand what we're going. But this year has been challenging. I think I've worked double the hours I've ever worked in my life. And mentally, it's nice to have agents that feel around us and talk with. That's actually, and because it has been mentally 20 years, it's always tough. And it's a lot of time to get anything done. It's a lot of time. So it's important to have relationships.
I think that's important, right? Being matched by group. The two is grab someone else that you trust and respect. Go grab coffee, just brainstorm about here's my successes, here's my struggles, or lean on each other.
It's really expensive.
My appreciation part is other things we do.
Well, I would say, well, yeah, I appreciate you touched on that. I think I do smaller groups, more than a year. I'm in New Line, so I invite people over to do wine things and I get more conversation. That's been good. But the other thing I was going to say is you have to all make sure you're just responding to the agency because it's real annoying. Somebody, and if you're quick to respond, like I didn't understand, you didn't make that, thing. You just responded, you got to build up the sellers and happy buyers and happy, no one wants to bring, especially right now. And so I think being very responsive and intentional about that is really important. And then the last thing I would say is like there's advice again. We as agents have to so with this, we have to be once letting them know that's what we're experiencing. And gotta be the best price.
I wanted to touch on one thing. We were sitting in the mastermind a month ago. We were talking about getting some price reduction. We got some unrealistic sellers. And then
I got 2 people and they are driving me crazy and it's not their fault. It's the seller, it's really not their fault. They don't understand what it's selling. Price reduction. And he's like, weren't you the one that said?
I said this lady told me once that she came back to my very conference that he said to get taken in the conference, difficult conversations we have. He said, that was me. I like I'm just reminding you of your advice to us. when the market gets tough, why do people want to call? Because it's easy for people to say, I know, I like it. But we do need to get this. It's hard to change. We've got to get, right, the more knowledge we have. Part of what they're paying us value for is a conversation for us being real, setting correct expectations, and helping them best position themselves. Get it built up, right?
And you told the staff that we need to buy go to these things, but you said something about a 7% difference from last year to this year. So I was actually go back to the seller. So I said, I'm not saying you have to reduce your price by 7%. That's the number right now. I think that's scary. But they did it, you know, and they just need to be told what to do. And I needed confidence in saying it, and the only way I got the confidence is I said it.
And role play with somebody else, right? You're having a conversation, it's an awkward conversation. You don't do that all the time. Practice that in your own head or with somebody else and ask that. Wrap this up.
I was just gonna say that saying no, I think it's super important right now, especially with your sellers, that you're having that conversation. Again, I know it's one live, a month and a half, I said that point blank. Here's what we could get for your house right now. Here's my idea of price for your house right now. I am telling you right now, that the week you list your house, you're gonna reevaluate that week. I put it in the listing. I said, price you reevaluate because we're too far out. And I just had another listing that 2 days, unfortunately, it was a kind of a weird situation. I was helping another agent. These people don't know me, they don't trust me, but unfortunately, it is a listing for right now. And 2 days before we went live, I said to them, oh, we need to change the price. And they were like, what? I said, would you rather have a price reduction now when no one knows? Or in a week when everyone's already seen the house? Sure enough, we reduced the price of the house by $1. We got 6 offers. Down 3 doors down the street, got 1 offer. It was an FHA under asking. So
That strategy still works.
yes, yes. So I'm just telling all my sellers right now, we will be reevaluating once you get.
Let's give these guys a big hand. Steve, Kevin, Jason, do you guys come up? Are you guys not ready? Guys, thank you. The market is changing. We need to make sure that we're changing with it. And part of that conversation about having difficult, awkward conversations is we need to be knowledgeable. We need to understand what's currently going on in the marketplace. That's the reason we want to be talking in mastermind groups and more brainstorming. What's going on activities? How many offers are we getting? You know, are prices going over or below? I mean, the more knowledgeable you are, your clients want to hear this, right? Their biggest assets are authorities. The more people take assets, they want to know what's happening with that. So continue to stay on top of the trends. Continue to stay connected. You know, I think I'm a broken record. We need to be communicating with more frequency, with more clarity, with more value to build and nurture relationships. And that's going to make them want to do business with us, especially if it's market. There's no question in my mind. We've seen this over the history of time, right? In good times, it's easy for part-time people who don't have a lot of knowledge to get deals. They're like, I'm just going to use this person I know in my life. But as the market starts tightening up and getting tougher, which is where I think we're heading right now, right? I don't see interest rates coming back down. There's a lot of information out there saying that inflation is going to be an issue for a while. You know, as it continues to get back to a normal or tougher market, your value is going to be shown through by your knowledge, right? The way you communicate with them on a regular basis. So guys, I hope you got value. I always believe, show me who believes our best sales means are when we do have 80 pounds up there talking about that. So we've got to continue to do more and more of that. But I really believe that you guys, thank you for coming up here because we didn't prep. I just called. I had this called one. And I noticed we had all women up there. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
This was Father's Day. I started to so that's how we'll see on that. But guys, any questions, any thoughts if you're looking at the market that you want to chat about or ask any questions about? Yes. Yes.
Like, I guess, one, I probably have to make up
Yeah.
more advice for us.
and so this is the toughest market we're starting off on, and bad thing, we had this conversation on management yesterday, is why do people keep getting into this market? Because we have more agents than we ever have at any time in history. I mean, really not even close. And the answer is people keep getting in the market because they keep hearing prices went up, real estate is crazy, this is easy money. And when we all agree, Lori just said she's working twice as hard as she ever has before, right? Is I would say, Cindy, this market is tougher than 2008, 9, and 10.
Started in a company.
Yeah.
And it just makes you better.
Yeah. So the thing is, you've got to be, the common thing I heard everybody out there is build relationships with people you know. A couple people said, let's go meet new people through open houses, through networking groups. One of the things that was not talked about, Michelle, I know you've, Michelle, you've done a lot of business through a networking group over the years, Eric. So I would say get in a networking group with other people in other industries, but I'd say it's really all about the relationship. So get knowledgeable, reach out to them on a regular basis, and start building those relationships with them. And then just find, even like to.
Here's what I said to my son, he's a new agent too. I said, just walk your neighborhood, put your business card out there, get a flyer put together, rent one of the trucks for a weekend, and park it by the
You
school. What are you gonna do?
Sorry, John, go ahead.
I just said, put a flyer together and say, you know, you're here to pick up furniture, take it down to Open Door Mission or something like that to that effect. When they meet you at the truck, get your business card back out there and say, hey, if you're interested in selling, here's my card. I'd love to be in contact with you. At your home, put their information right in your database.
Anybody else? Go ahead.
Maybe share the building relationship profile that you have, so remind people who they can contact.
So- Let's send this out to everybody in the company. That's Catherine, writing email and also Catherine business. We have a little cheat sheet together, building relationships, right? And it's about getting face to face. You heard Michelle saying, I go do dinners with stuff. And I always think at client appreciation parties, you got 100 people there, and it's a 2-hour event. You're spending on average less than 2 minutes per person. I always think the follow-up to that should be, thank you for showing up. It was great to get to see you. Sorry I didn't have more time to spend with you. And then there should be a group of people that you have that's super sincere, that you want to get together, right? That's going to be the person that's going to report you the most business, or you think is going to be that great manager. And there's a couple of things that you may call them, because I'm calling it people that I trust about your opinion. You've been great at building a business. You know lots of people, whatever it is, right? There's time you call a few people. Maybe call them 20, maybe call them 30, or call them big and full session. No, I love to get together and get caught up with you. But set the right expectation. I love to get together and get caught up with you. But I'm new to this business. I love what I'm doing. Show your passion. There's a law of attraction and passion and insight. Show your passion, but set the expectation. I want to talk about this. You know, I want to get together. I want to get caught up with you. I want to see what's on your life. But I'm new to this. I love what I'm doing. I love to pick your brain. See if you have any ideas of what can I do to help jump from my business to more faster than I can. They now know when they come to me. You're going to ask them a little bit about this. They've had some time to think about this. What are some things that we can do to help you for your business? So, right, make them call a few people, make them feel special, talk about your passion, energy, and excitement for it, set the right expectations. I want to have a little conversation about this. I remember, man, I wanted to say once, let's just get the business out way up, right? Talk about the first 5 minutes, and then let's talk about real stuff. But you can approach this any way that matches your personality. Those type of things. And then when you're in that conversation, you have to ask for a referral. You have to ask for a business net. So can you think of anybody that's thinking about buying or selling real estate? Here's the key. Here's real estate. Right over here. We need to shut up. Shut up. Make that, we talk about awkward conversation. Break that awkward silence. You ask a question, trying to get an answer. Will you ask a question, either like write and ask a question, you know, the way to think about fire something else. But I can reach out to you. By being quiet, it's gonna, they're to make them answer the question, think about it. You just keep talking, they don't even answer. I like coming back a second time, we talked a little bit about this. It's an mastermind group, and it tells me there are a last couple school is talk about life altering events. Can you think of anybody that's going through a life altering event, such as getting married, having a baby, going through a divorce? We know that anytime we look at circumstances, we have to need by ourselves. Because they may not think something, the person may not admit it, and by herself. Like, yeah, they just got married. They're gonna probably need to buy a house. They just, right? So ask those questions in that process. So let's get it. I think most of those, I'm probably missing something. I've done this a lot.
I think another thing that like Shelley and some of the other foundations that have shared for us, and as a being a market expert, know what the rates are, have in your, like, your book of, you know, roofers, electricians, plumbers, and then also know the stats, know how many applications are there, versus last year. You know, really know your numbers, so you sound like the expert.
And that's not just face to face. I would expect that every time you're making a phone call, there needs to be a market of it. You need to be knowledgeable on what you're. That's to make you that trusted advisor. And they know that you know what's going on. Is that fair to everybody? Good sales meeting?
Yes.
We're not done yet. What the grill out?
No, next week is the Sunshine Kids Golf Tournament.
Yes,
It's
yes, yes.
really full, so great job, everybody. But now is when we desperately need alcohol. And so a lot of you like alcohol, so it's not gonna be a problem. But if you can, please bring in bottles. We load up a wheel barrel. It's like our biggest raffle item. So we have 1 week to collect all of that. So if you could please, anything left over, I mean, unopened. Okay, so just bring it to the front desk and we'll grab it for you.
What's that grill? Gina bossed me around to my guys. I got back to Dubai. I found out that very, my full wife. And they said, you guys spend equal time, equal get us, equal everything. And I was like, that. All right. Gina bossed my ass around. And she more than that. Got the voice straight in my house. What are you doing?
Hey, you got that.
Okay.
$25.
Okay. Let's take that.
Lucky winner number 1, Carolyn Chestic. Okay, number 2 is Don Please. And the last winner, $25 gift certificate, Tammy English.
Bill, any questions or comment?
Friday, whether it's mid-70s, $15 ticket, bring your kids, grandkids, it's gonna be a great time. And networking, you can network, the best way to get not just email address on the other end of the contract, is you need to go fellow.
Perfect. Good. Guy award.
Yes,
Please start.
Janice is here.
But Tracy is not.
Oh, come on up.
You told me she can't be sure.
Construction. First. Only because of COVID.
Thank you. Starts at 5:30 here in the parking lot. Show up, bring family, significant other, bring kids. Love to have you guys here. Continue to get out there, gain knowledge, stay connected, do some business. Appreciate you guys.